Got the opportunity to stop by the Allied Food Pantry and talk with Connie White. The Allied Food Pantry is doing a lot of good things in the Allied neighborhood and over in the area of Fitchburg in the city of Madison. There's a lot of people that, everyone in life sometimes hits a bump in the road and they need a little extra help. So they have the food pantry and they're open one day out of the week, and they do get a lot of people that come in and utilize the food pantry. They're a great resource in the neighborhood. I got a chance to talk with Connie, so I'm sure you'll enjoy the visit we had with Connie and a lot of the good things that they're doing in the neighborhood. Well, Connie, can you tell us a little bit about the Allied Food Pantry? About how many people do you get a week? Now, I understand you're open once a day during the week.
Yeah, we are open Wednesdays in the morning and then again in the evening, and we usually get about 35 or 40 households in a week. And,
all right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history? How long have they had the food pantry here in the Allied neighborhood?
The pantry has been here about 16 years, and it was started by an older couple, Mike and Ann Bodden, and I think you've worked with them before. And we used to be located in an apartment building right over here. It was right near the police station where the Fitchburg police was back in those days. And we just had an apartment that we gave out the food from, so we were giving out food from the living room of this apartment building, and then in the bedrooms and in the kitchen we would be packing up bags of food and giving it out.
Okay. So where does I know probably seen that from our previous shows for our viewers that we do a food drive every year in November at the police department, and it goes to the Allied Food Pantry, and it goes way back to when we had the shared neighborhood office with Madison next door to you right on the corner of Genoa and Allied Drive. But where does a lot of your food come from? Is a lot of it from donations, or I know Second Harvest Food Bank is real involved here in the Madison area?
Mm-hmm. We get a lot of food from donations. The Fitchburg Police does a huge food drive for us, like you said, before Christmas time, and that really lasts us for quite a while. A lot of the churches do food drives for us. There's an organization called Allied Partners, and they're a group of churches and people in the neighborhood. So a lot of those area churches do a food drive for us. Then we get some government food, and we get a delivery from them once a month, and it comes on a truck. We get meat from them, we get juice, shelf-stable milk, and spaghetti sauce and spaghetti. And then we do go to Second Harvest every week and get some items that we need. We get some of the food for free from Second Harvest, and then we also get some food from them that we just pay a shared maintenance fee of 18 cents a pound. Then we do have some businesses in the area that contribute. Woodman's has been a big supporter in the last year. They do a donation drive around Christmas, and then they give us gift cards to spend. So we've used that to get personal products and toilet paper and dish soap and laundry detergent.
Okay, but what are the most needed items that you have? More on the dried goods? Is there certain things that, or is it kind of based seasonally?
Let's see, some of the things that people don't donate or don't think about donating would be juice, jelly, corn muffin mix, even some kinds of like cookies or sweets, snacks and crackers, those kinds of items, but really kind of anything that you would think of non-perishable foods, SpaghettiOs or soups or vegetables. Those are all good items to donate. But then because we can't always get some of the non-perishable items, those are the things we have to buy. Margarine and eggs, we always end up buying those.
Okay. And then when somebody comes to the if somebody's new in the neighborhood and they want to utilize the food pantry, what's the way if a family needed a little extra help and wanted to get some services from the food pantry? How would they contact you? How would they go about signing up so that they could utilize the food pantry?
They don't have to sign up ahead of time, so they would just come during those open hours and bring their ID. If they bring an ID for everyone in their family, then we can serve them for as many people as are in their family. So just come during that time and bring their ID with them.
All right, and then when they come and get their groceries, their food, is it for, because you're open once a week, do they get it just, is it usually for a week, or do you try to give them enough to last them for a month, or what normally when somebody comes to get some food here at the pantry?
It probably wouldn't last them the whole month. We do give them about, I would say, 3 or 4 full grocery bags, paper grocery bags full of food. So it's usually about a cart full that they would get. Some things would last a long time. If you get peanut butter, that might last you a month, but usually it's maybe 2 different kinds of meat. So, you know, those kinds of things would only last maybe a week.
Okay, and then does somebody just come in and is it like going shopping at the food store? Do they come in and just help themselves? I see you got some signs here that say take 3 items from this shelf, so
right.
So people can pick a variety of things. It's not like they come and get prepackaged boxes of food. They can actually pick depending on the tastes of the family, their children, and of course I suppose you know, other people, you know, what they choose to cook as far as you know, different types of meals and that.
Right, yeah, we walk through with them, but we do it by family size, and like you said, back here this is miscellaneous food, and they can choose any 3 items off of here. And then we have different food categories on our shelves, so they can choose, you know, 2 kinds of tomatoes, canned tomatoes, and then 3 different kinds of soup, and maybe 2 different kinds of canned fruit. So we're walking with them and telling them how many they can take of each category, and then we let them choose what they would like within that category.
When Pantry first started, it was right there on the corner of Allied and Genoa, and since those buildings have been all taken down and they've got the new apartments there in the area, I guess for our viewers, where is the food pantry located?
We're in the Boys and Girls Club off of Allied Drive. It's on Genowine, 4619 Genowine is where it's located.
And then, and if they wanted to make a donation, they could just bring it right here to the Boys and Girls Club, to the food pantry?
Yes, actually, or you could send it, Good Shepherd Lutheran Church handles our finances, so you can make out a check to the Allied Food Pantry and send it to Good Shepherd.
Okay.
And we do have a website also, and if you would Google Allied Food Pantry, you should get a link to our website, and that gives all kinds of information. And if you're interested in volunteering, that's also on the website. We definitely need volunteers in the morning because we have trouble finding people that don't work during the day that can volunteer here. So you could get in touch with us.
So if you'd like to volunteer for the Allied Food Pantry, just go on their website. They won't, if you're coming to volunteer, they won't turn you away there either. So
that's right.
That's great. All right, Connie. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
I'd like to thank Connie and all the people at the Allied Food Pantry for being our special guest today. Hopefully you found the information very informative. If you'd like to donate to the food pantry at Allied, you're more than welcome to. They'll always take your donations. They also have their own website, so you can just check on their website to get more information. Or if you know somebody or you yourself might need a little helping hand, you can contact Connie at the Allied Food Pantry, and they'll be more than happy to help you out any way they can. They got a lot of great resources there, and they're always there to help people out. So it was a great time talking with Connie, and a lot of great information from the Allied Food Pantry, and I really thank the people at the food pantry for all the good things that they do. I'll be right back after a short break, and we'll be wrapping up our show.